Howdy guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 34 of Thaumcraft 5. We're in a cave at the moment. There's the entrance to the cave right here. I'm currently in the middle of a mining run, as you can see by my inventory. I just thought I'd bring you guys in to show you a little bit of what I'm doing here off camera when it comes to iron mining now. So, the pickaxe of the core, we know from my experiments when I first got the tool that it's a metal detector, but the metal detecting ability has actually changed somewhat. Yes, as you can see, it's actually, in my opinion, a little bit harder to use now. Pretty hard to see things. You can obviously see, the way that I have to do it is basically, what I do now to use this thing is just kind of tap it multiple times like that, just so that you can see something close to you. See, the way that it works is that it speeds outwards. You know, it kind of goes out and then expands like a, like a ripple in a, puddle of water, I guess you could say. And so you kind of have to you have to be paying attention to see if there's anything close by that you want, like right here. If I go down here, there should be some iron right here. There we go. Yeah, so this is how I'm getting my iron. So why do I need all of this iron? It turns out, I've said it before, I'll say it again, transfusers. They are pretty expensive, guys. So yeah, this is what I've been doing for the last hour or so, just playing some cool music and stuff like that, and also looking around for some iron. I thought I'd bring you guys in here just so that you know the trials and tribulations of a bird looking for metal. Creep-a-doodle-doo! Not today, sir, not today. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue mining here until I have enough material, and then we shall return. Welcome back, folks. We're over here by the Infernal Furnace now. This is all the native iron clusters that I have on me at the moment. Go ahead and post in the comments right now, without skipping ahead. Go ahead and post right now how many blocks of iron you think I'm going to get out of all of this with what we have already, with this stack of iron over here and this one block here already. How much do you think we're going to have? I'm going to say we'll make another stack. You know what, let's go crazy with this and say we'll get another stack of blocks of iron. Maybe not. We'll soon find out. In you go, guys. Now it's time to cut and come back 27 bajillion years later. Alright, they have finally finished processing. Let's take a look inside the chest, and holy crap, that thing is half full of awesome, juicy goodness. Let's go ahead and pick up all of these nuggets and things. I'm not sure if I've shown you guys exactly what I do when I get all of this iron and stuff. It's kind of interesting bringing you back here. Let me know if you want to see more of the stuff like this. Anyway, I come in here with the nuggets, and then I put the nuggets right there, so you get 7 per stack of them. The reason that you do the nuggets first will be apparent in a little bit here. Go ahead and do all of those. So that's 28, 35, and then you take the last remaining ones here, so they get a total of 37 extra iron ingots, which did take us up to a stack. Very nice. Let's see if we can get a whole new stack of iron right here. I don't actually think we will, to be honest, but let's do the best that we can. Up to 14. I accidentally did one stack early there. I kind of like just piling the iron in here and seeing how much you can get. So we've got 35 here. It doesn't look like we're going to get a stack, so I was way off. Oh, not too far off, actually. Yeah, up to 49 is pretty good. It's going to be 50, so that is 58, which is fairly close. Unfortunately, I do need almost 2 stacks to make all of the transfusers that I need for this episode, so it looks like I'm going to have to go out and do a little bit more iron mining and come back, and we'll be in the nether ready to make some transfuser action. Welcome back once again, folks. We're now in the nether. Sorry about all of these cuts, by the way. There is actually a lot of stuff going on here in between these cuts, as you can see here by my inventory. Holy crap. So we've got the 2 full stacks of blocks of iron. I've also got a stack and a little bit of chest seizes too. I've got 44 glass, quicksilver drops, and gold nuggets. I've got some great wood planks, as well as a bunch of levers. That is why I made myself a little bit of a dig out here in the nether, and that fire is gonna cause some problems. Yes, if I can get rid of those ghastly kins and not hurt Zesto. Oh my days. Okay, let's try this. Okay. I turned the sounds off so that ghasts wouldn't be annoying me. Yes, so I came out pretty far here into the nether to where the aura is pretty much untouched, which is sort of what I'm going to need to do here several times. We may even have to move, who knows. Got myself a wooden table here, so you just go ahead and bonk that down. Make ourselves an arcane work table, and that bat, that's a fire bat probably, that's trained on my little birdie feathery face, so let's turn friendlies off as well, and finally, we're in peace. Okay, so we need to make a whole bunch of things here. Crap. I forgot to turn some of these into brass. Oh man, I meant to turn some of these into brass. Dang it. We're gonna have to cut the video once again. So I come over here to make a bunch of these alchemical brass ingots. I'm going to need a whopping 140 of them, which means I'm going to need 140 of aqua and potentia, but I don't have enough aqua. And my main source of aqua is sugarcane, which is right here at the moment. This is all the sugarcane that I have in the entire world. It's a stack and a half, and I need about 3 or so in order to actually make the brass ingots, right? So I've come up with a devious plan. I have a bunch of spare water shards lying around. I've actually got like 5 or 6 stacks of these things sitting around in chests. So might as well put them to use for this, to kind of grind and power through and get a whole bunch of aqua essentia, kind of a cheaty way. Perhaps some of you guys might not be particularly happy with this, seeing as water shards sort of contribute to the aura and all that jazz, but I'd rather burn these down than, you know, have to wait for my sugarcane to grow, which could take a couple of hours. I really want to get this episode out there. I'm just trying to narrate this whole horrific affair of getting these transfusers in place, because that's our goal here. Get the 70 transfusers in place for this entire room, and then, yeah, this place will be, that'll be probably the last big grind for iron for quite some time. Okay, we are finally back. I got the aqua ascension. I've made these alchemical brass ingots. Now it's time to make a whole bunch of hoppers. Oh yes, that's going to be our first step here on our way to greatness. Yeah, we're kind of running a bit low on inventory space here, I've just noticed. Hopefully we'll be okay. Let's see, get this going. Yeah, so we need a whole bunch of iron for this. It's kind of ridiculous. Really low on the inventory there, but we'll be alright. So that's 5 right there. That's going to make a full stack of hoppers for us right off the bat here. I'm just bringing you guys along for the crafting. Do you guys want to see stuff like this? I think it's kind of interesting when we're doing such big bulk crafting like this, to have so much of it on camera here. Alright, and we need 6 more. 6 times 5 is 35. I did my maths, and that was perfect. Cool. So do that. Boom. And it's 1 extra. Where did I screw up there? I apparently can't math. There you go, fact of the day. Oh man, those dang bats. Always getting on my nerves with those little repetitive sounds. Alright, so step 1. Hoppers done and done. Now what we need is a essentia tube. So that's going to be like so. That's going to be 44 on each side. Let's see if we get the rest of these. Oh, we were up to 45 there, so... Oh, that's okay, so we can do... Oh no, we're going to need double, right, so... Do the rest of those. 44 times 2, 88. So how many in addition to that? That should actually be good, right? If I do 44 there... Oh, very close, but unfortunately, no cigar. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. Get the 44 and 44, and then we're going to need to turn all of this into essentia tubes. I believe that's like that. There we go. And this is going to be the first thing that costs a whole heap. How much do we get? That's quite a bit of wandage. And yeah, let's just put this down here. That's going to charge up really fast thanks to the brass cap. So by the way, if you guys, in case you guys didn't watch the live stream, we went ahead and named this the Brass Blaster based on one of the suggestions from you guys. Man, we got a lot of suggestions for the one name for this guy. Thank you very much to everybody who put in a suggestion. Your thoughts are appreciated. Some of them are pretty good. But yeah, the Brass Blaster, or the Arse Blaster is what it was, kind of stood out to me. has a pretty cool one that I could do a play on words with. Anyway, that's the wand back in there. Now what I need to do, I've got a tab open on my laptop here because there's just so much crafting involved. Yes, we got levers. I've got what are the levers for? Construct, of course. Okay, so you need to turn a whole bunch of these into Essentia valves for making alchemical constructs, and we're already out of juice in there again. Holy Toledo. Yeah, looks like we've run out of water to Essentia. Looks like we're going to have to move once the aqua dries up. Let's have a look with the orometer. Yeah, the aqua's pretty much dried up now, isn't it? Almost. I guess it's coming into the chunk from somewhere else. Well, let's go ahead and pick this up. It's time to move. Yeah, I knew this. I thought this might happen. I didn't know it was going to happen. I thought it might happen, so let's move onwards here. Alright, so I've moved and charged the wand back up. I've just moved like 100 blocks or so, not very far. And that's all of those that we need. Now we need to make what are they called? Constructs. I've actually forgotten the recipe for these, if you can believe. The constructs, what are they? So that's valve, normal tube, 4 iron. So we're going to need 70 of these guys, which means, what is that? Quite a bit of iron is what it means. Let's just get that much. That's not going to be anywhere near enough. We're going to need a lot of iron. More than the inventory can sustain, that's for sure. So let's put these in here preemptively. We're going to need those in there. Yeah, I'm going to need to come here into this crafting table. Let's actually just do something like that. I can actually hold all that. Fun fact. Put those in there. And we need normal tubes as well. And take these guys and put them there. So that's the alchemical constructs. How many of these am I going to be able to make in one go? 7. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're probably going to have to move a couple of times here. Let these things charge up. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Nothing lasts forever. And I know it's hard to change. How does that song go? I haven't studied the song enough to know how it goes. And you need some time on your own. Everybody needs some time on their own. Oh, everybody needs some time on their own. Hey guys. Oh, you know you need some time on your own. I was doing kind of okay until I just started doing that. We're back to it. Raindrops are falling on my head. No, 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 no. I don't even know the words to that song. No, 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 no. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm gonna let this charge up too. I'm looking on my phone at some live streams, seeing if there's anything good to watch, even though I'm recording a video. I'm just professional. No, I'm not. You know those calculations that you have to do in school where they tell you to find X? Has anyone actually found the true X? What is X? What is it? Everybody keeps asking about it. What does it mean? What is it? Oh my gosh, what a shot, sir! Here I am, I'm a walking queen. Where did I lose myself? Okay, this should be the last time that I ever have to do this. Oh my goodness. It feels so good to have 70 Essentia transfusers. That guy was filled to the brim with Vis just then, so that used like, what, 320 Vis right there? 320 Aqua. Kind of insane. Oh my gosh, where the heck am I in this nether right now? 700 blocks away from home. Okay. Looks like we've got to make the pilgrimage back if I have enough Vis in my thermostatic harness to get back, that is. Let's see, the way home is this way. Otherwise, we're pretty good on the X coordinate. Fairly good. Let's see if I can make it, though, here on camera. Yeah, we should be able to make it. I hope. Right, we're already at about 500 almost. Let's see. Jump over this way. Yep. And head back down into Lish Cavern. There we do. Wham! Man, I have been going out of my mind with this episode. I hope you guys appreciate it. I really hope that you guys enjoy what we're trying to do here. This is pretty crazy. We now have all of the transfusers. I don't even think I can actually put them all in here because I'm still missing out on some of the jar labels, I think? I've got jar labels everywhere I can now, I think. I'm just missing out on Tenebrae, which apparently has Bestia Volato Santera. That's why you need jar labels. Wheatium as well. Oh my days. That's a mess in here. Alright, so we should be able to come around, and ironically I'm probably going to need my harness in a bit. But we throw these on here, not you. Basically just the ones that have the labels already, so that they... Well, even if you put these transfusers on ones that don't have labels, they won't work anyway because they need typed suction. They only work with typed suction. I have to jump over there. Pick up this dude. So yeah, if you have a, an untyped suction, which is... Well, actually, these guys know that they have things inside them won't be untyped. But my point is that having a jar label on there is sort of necessary for use of transfusers. Otherwise, you end up with what happened to Tenebrae and Wheatium. Alright, so let's get the rest of these guys here. I have 5 transfusers here. I should have 4. Am I missing something? Did I miss one? Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm missing the one that's right there for the aqua jar, not you. Where is my normal aqua jar? Right here. So get the aqua jar down there. I was really wondering why I had 5 left. I'm not supposed to have an odd number. Did I miscalculate? I already did that today. Alright, so yeah, that is most of these transfusers in place here. I realise, in hindsight, that you don't need these things. In theory, I could have just put more jars in here. But the reason, again, why I'm going with the transfusers is just so that they fill up from the bottom up like that, and they empty out that way as well. It looks nicer in my opinion, and it kind of reminds me of the old TC4 base. Yeah, we've still got a couple of things to do. I've set up where I'm going to put the Thaumatorium. That's only the temporary home. That'll be where it eventually lives. And yeah, we're making some waves here. I need to get some more transfusers in here now as well. Oh my gosh. To get some, get the filling transfusers on here so that the alembics pump out to each of these aspected areas. But yeah, that is all the time that we have for this episode of Thaumcraft 5. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. This place is really coming together now, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next episode.